I started off making daily videos and now I make them whenever I want. Yeah.
Hey guys, how are you? Look, I'm Superman. Today I want to talk about queuing and how people just seem to not manage, especially where I live in Bergen. People seem to be oblivious and just like, what is a queue? It's like the Norwegians didn't receive the manual on how to queue. Pretty sure it wouldn't take more than 10 seconds for them to process the whole thing through their head, but nah, didn't seem important to them. And for me, it causes a lot of frustration. I've been to London, I've been to several places where people are really good at queuing and it's like, it's amazing, and you watch them and you're like, whoa, that is how you do it, man. And I was in Scotland once, just going to pay for a chocolate bar. There was a woman who sort of went in front of me and I got really annoyed and I was like, is she really going to go in front of me in the queue so obviously? But when the till was free, she just turned around and she was like, aren't you going to go first? And I was like, thank you. And I was amazed because that would only happen here on very rare occasions. Now, I work in a shop and I watch people queue all day. Also, I use the public transport a lot and I think Norwegians are probably among the worst in the world at using this transport because it's just hilariously bad. When people here use buses, and also there is this new thing called Bybanen, which is basically this light rail sort of tram thing. Anyway, it comes driving along and when it stops, especially at the end stop, people waiting will march to the doors where the people are supposed to come off. They'll just stand in front of this door and make a freaking circle around it and just stare at the people who are coming off. There is no room for you on this tram. Step back and let the people off. You're gonna get on. Calm down. And I'm always among the like 5 people who actually stepped back and gave a shit. The rest of them are just like zombies and they're like, must get on first or I will die. Nope, people don't know how to queue here. People don't know how to be generous. There was this one time when I was working. The shop was almost empty. A couple people here and there. A man was coming over to my till. He was looking happy. He had like 3 items. He was approaching the till and then this old woman who was looking at some newspapers saw the man approaching the till and I saw on her face that, you know, she was gonna go for it. She grabbed a newspaper, threw it like in front of the man onto my till so that she was like first, you know? And so the man stopped like in shock. He was like, whoa, flying newspaper. And then this woman sort of leaped over to the till like, oh, I'm first. He had 3 items. Could you not just let him go? You weren't even ready to pay. And so I looked at her in shock and I looked at the man and he just shook his head like, okay, whatever. So I didn't do anything about it, but usually I probably would say that he would be first because that was just a really bitchy thing to do. What is happening to society? Are we that desperate? And is it just Norway or is it like that where you live? Please tell me. I want you guys to be better at queuing. Be nice, okay? Anyway, I'm done with this rant. Okay, well, see you later and be a better queuer, please. Bye.